Now for my top 15 favorite musicians or groups. Why top 15? I had too many to do top 10 and not enough to do top 20. Okay, number 15 would be Pink. Pink is such a badass, wicked singer who she's great for women to love, in my opinion, because she's a badass, strong-willed woman who talks about and sings about women's issues in a screw you sort of attitude, which I really love that. And she's a tough bitch. And I like tough bitches like that. Also, her music ability and her singing ability is stellar. And she's a great pop star and rock star. Number 14 favorite is Usher. This guy is the closest thing to being the next Michael Jackson, but I don't want to say it like that because nobody can be Michael Jackson. We'll get to Michael later. But yeah, Usher can really dance really well. His music is awesome and catchy, and I like a lot of his songs, a lot of his dance songs, and a lot of his slow jams, and he's very sexy. He's a great performer on stage. He's one of the best in music. Number 13, you're gonna laugh when you hear this because everyone seems to have some jerk opinion, but Backstreet Boys are number 13. I grew up in the 90s, and that was the time of pop, boy bands, and bubblegum pop. And I was no exception to that. I love the Backstreet Boys. They were my super group. They still are, but they've gone downhill musically. But I still love them, and I love all their old music. And I was a big fangirl and one of those screaming girls that went all crazy for them in concerts, and I love boy bands. I would also put Boys to Men in this category. I also love Boys to Men, and Backstreet Boys and Boys to Men are amazing vocally, and they can dance and sing very, very well. They are like, you can almost put them in the category of the old doo-wop harmony groups of the past. They can sing and harmonize in such a beautiful way, and they deserve more recognition for what they did in music. Number 12 favorite artist is Elton John. Now, I don't know if you expect someone my age to love Elton John, but I recognize his contributions to music, his songwriting, his great iconic music is nobody really could beat it. And his contributions to a lot of Disney music and songs, I just love his style, and I love what he did with his music. Number 11 is Green Day. I'm not a huge rock fan, but the ones I do love are usually the top of their game. And Green Day is one of those amazing bands who have grown and gotten so great over the years, and their music, like American Idiot, that album has gone so successful, and now they have a Broadway show just of that. They are an amazing group, and they kick ass, serious ass, and I love their style. Number 10 favorite artist is Prince. Prince is the sexified, funky version, in my opinion, of Michael Jackson. He's like, his music and his songs are like so funky, and so like the beats and the style and the way he sings them are just so amazing, and I just love his whole music and style. Purple Rain and When Doves Cry are just incredible songs, and he's done so many great music accomplishments that I had to include him on the list. He's one of my favorites. Number 9 is Celine Dion. I have to put her on my list because I love like nearly every single song she's ever released, and you have to give her credit for the amazing singing and the amazing voice that she has. Her voice is so powerful and so moving. And when she did the song for Titanic, you could really see how she's got a haunting sort of voice when she sings certain ways. And she's just done so many great songs. I also want to put, this could have been a top 20 list because I do have more artists to add on the list, and I almost feel like I should have made it top 20. But Michael Bublé I want to put at this number 2. It's a tie. It's a tie between Celine Dion and Michael Bublé. Michael Bublé and Celine are Canadian, which I am as well. And Michael Bublé I have seen live, and he is incredible. Incredible. And he's not just some Frank Sinatra wannabe, which is what people acted like he is. And he is soulful, and his style, I just love his music. Number 8 is Lady Gaga. I really have to give her a number on this list because she is so creative and so, she's like the freaky version of Madonna, or I don't know how to put it, but like she has created something so amazing, and within such a short amount of time. It's only been a few years and she's already like a freaking icon in music and in fashion and in makeup with her MAC campaign and everything else. And all her songs are gone to #1 or are big hits. And like, she dresses really crazy, but it's art for her. It's art. Like, she doesn't just do it because it's weird. She does it because she's being artistic and creative with her style. And she is very into the whole couture fashion. And that's why she's wearing the stuff that you see on the runway and you're like, who the hell is ever going to wear that shit? And then she wears it. So, and her music is insanely good and so catchy you can't even get it out of your head. So that's why Lady Gaga is number 8. Number 7 is Shania Twain, who, I love country music, and she is one of my favorite country female artists. I love her style. I love her. She also has a, not like Pink, but she's a bit of a strong woman within her music and what her music is saying about, like, Man, I Feel Like a Woman. The way she made that music video where she changed, she did that video as a send-up of that other video that guy did, which I forget his name, sorry. She sort of made it the female version, and she's done songs like She Ain't Just a Pretty Face, and songs that, she's put meaning into her music and into her lyrics, and I miss her as a singer. I wish she would start doing music again. Number 6 is Jewel. Not many people, I don't know, like, she's so underrated as a musician and as an artist. I find Jewel to be incredibly talented as a vocalist and even as a songwriter. She is so incredible. And if you haven't heard any Jewel lately, she's done a lot of great country songs that are amazing, and her older stuff, like my favorite song ever by Jewel is Hands. It's just, she can make you really feel a lot of emotions within her music, and I really love her. I've seen her live quite a few times, and she's amazing live, and you just have to, if you don't know much about Jewel, you should definitely look her up and look for some of her music, because she is one of the most underrated female artists ever. Number 5 is not an underrated artist. Christina Aguilera is one of the best female pop icons of, well, my generation, and she can belt out a song like nobody. She's got great musical style. She is gorgeous, and all her songs that she's released, especially Beautiful, are meaningful. She's done some sexual sort of songs as well, because she wants to say that, you know, it's not wrong for a woman to be sexual and own it. Like Madonna's done the same. It's a bit like she's got the same sort of moxie as Madonna, and but with better vocal bites. But her, yeah, there's nothing much else I can say about how great Christina Aguilera is. Number 4 favorite is Rascal Flats, who are an amazing country music group who I've seen live twice and can't wait to see again. They are amazing live, and the lead singer has such a distinctive sort of voice, and their songs are just so emotional and loving and true country, and I just love Rascal Flats. Number 3 favorite is Bon Jovi. Do I even need to explain? Bon Jovi is one of the best rock bands of all time. They came out in the 80s, and they've still been going strong ever since. And all their songs are great, and I love all of them. And especially, even the new stuff they've done, I also love. And I love Shot Through the Heart, and I love It's My Life, and Bed of Roses, Living on a Prayer, Always. There's so many great songs. Who Says You Can't Go Home? They've done so many great songs, and I like that they went into sort of a country thing now, but they're open to doing anything. They could do rock again, they could do country, they could do pop. They're amazing. Number 2 favorite artist is Madonna. Now, how could I mention her so many times already? You know it's coming. Madonna is the greatest female artist in my opinion, because of her music videos, her style, the way that every single female artist since her has copied her in some way or another. People have learned how to be pop stars based on her career and what she did and what she didn't do. Her music is iconic from the 80s to the 90s to now. She's done all sorts of styles within her music. She's amazing live. How can you miss Madonna? Madonna is the queen of freaking music. Number 1 is Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson is the king of pop, and I love pop music. I grew up with Michael Jackson, Madonna, and Michael Jackson, his dancing, his singing, his songwriting, his music videos, his creativity, his stage shows, everything that man did is incredible, and nobody has done anything better, in my opinion. And his songs are timeless. I love Michael Jackson. I will always love him. And I don't care what anyone says about him being too white or cutting his nose or any of that shit. He was an amazing artist, and you can't take that away from him. He was incredible, and nobody can even top him. He was the king.